Safety Solution provides professional consultation, engineering services, and training for the clients who are active in the field of oil, gas, chemical, petrochemical, dairy, pulp and paper, and geothermal industries. One of our main training courses that we offer is called Introduction to Process Safety and Process Safety for Leaders. Today we are here with Paul, Director of Safety Solutions, and we want him to walk us through this training course and tell us more about it. Good day, Paul.
Hi, Mohammed.
Paul, can you tell us more? What topics do you present in this training course?
Mohammed, the Introduction to Process Safety training courses come in two types. The first one is aimed at operations and engineering, and the second one is aimed at leadership. Both courses start with providing an overview of some main accidents around the world in the area of process safety. We then move into discussion of the legal framework in which process safety operates, and then we start to talk about the models of process safety, such as the bow tie model, which is fundamental to trying to describe and explain how the various management systems do work and how they need to act. We then start to go into more detail on the various elements of process safety, and we start off with hazard ID and risk assessment. These are foundational elements for process safety and must be understood before you start discussing other more complex areas. Once we've talked about hazard ID and risk assessment, we then move into the concept of ALAB and SAFAB, which aim to answer the question, have you done enough? After that, we then start to move into the area of process safety and design. And two key topics that we feel are very important to process safety are the concepts of inherent safety, which aim to minimize or eliminate risks at the front end of designs, and at the back end of designs, the application of functional safety. These are safety instrumented systems. After we've discussed the design aspects of process safety, we then move into some important aspects of the day-to-day management within process safety. This includes operations, such as procedure control, human factors covering error management, management of change, and the management of aging assets, which cover inspection and maintenance. This course aims to provide enough information for trainees to ask questions, recognize gaps, and lead change within their own companies.
Excellent. So, what are the main differences between Introduction to Process Safety and Process Safety for Leaders?
As I mentioned before, we have two types of training. One aimed at operations and engineering, and the focus on that course is to talk about the various elements of process safety and how they are important for the persons doing the work. When we run the management course, we are focusing on management's responsibilities within those same elements. We have found, after running several courses over the last few years, that it's important to have leaders within the operations and engineering courses to affect change. Operations and engineering staff will see their leaders to be committed to process safety and recognize that the gaps actually do exist.
Excellent. So, is there any specific background required for the participants of these courses?
There's probably two key requirements that people need to follow before coming to the courses. Firstly, they need to understand how their businesses operate, particularly in the technical areas, how the process operates, how key management systems operate, like management of change, permit systems, and inspection, stuff like that.
Right. Excellent. And what would the participant achieve attending in this training?
Participants attending both of these courses will gain an appreciation for the main elements of process safety, why they're important. They'll get to understand what is good practice and how they can improve process safety management at their facilities to affect change.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you.